Welcome to my NXT Dallas review. This show was very, very entertaining, very, very good. All the matches were good in my opinion. The least favorite match was Corbin and Austin Aries, but Austin Aries hasn't been in NXT long. You can't really expect to have someone to have the best chemistry with like everybody so far, but they still put on a good match. It was just slow paced, but I still liked the match. Um, Started off with American Alpha versus the Revival. This was a very good tag team match, like I expected it would be. There was one point, and I feel bad for them, but they really did. They really did fucked up. Well, not Dash, but Dawson did. So they was doing. Dash had um, Gable in like a powerbomb thing, and I don't know what they were going to do. I guess he was going to come down and do the powerbomb like from the top rope, uh, and like totally missed. It looked really bad, and then the crowd said, "You fucked up." Said that about very very loud, and I was like, "Hmm." They did fuck up, but I still think they're a great damn tag team in my opinion. Um, I love how the Revival just does heel tactics and does it really good. Dash, he went under the ring, and Gable was fixing to get a tag to Jordan, and he just gets his leg and hits him on the like ring on the side, and I was like, man, that is some smart wrestling. I mean, them two, the Revival, they are very, very like they might not be up tempo, how everyone would like to see, but they're just that tough, damn like tag team. Like they would be so great back in the day with the Dudleys, APA, and all of them. Um, like doing the they would they'd be like they're like the Dudleys in my opinion in like APA. They're just that tough tag team that don't give a crap, and they're just gonna come straight at you, and you're gonna recognize who they are. But American Alpha, they have had a lot of momentum here in the last few months, and they come out in this one and get the win. Very glad they did. I predicted this. Very, very entertaining match, like I said, but American Alpha wins, which they should. Then it was Austin Aries' NXT debut against Corbin. Um, Very slow paced match, like I said, but how they like got Corbin did this deep six move, I think they call it, outside like on the floor to Austin Aries, and that was a pretty damn cool spot. Um, and then Corbin is going to do his end of days moves, which is that's one of my favorite finishers in all like NXT and on the main roster. And he's going to do it. Austin Aries does a cool counter and gets out of it. I wish they would have done a better finish, but the finish made Corbin look strong. Ooh, excuse me. Because he looked dominant throughout the match, and then Austin Aries had his like comeback and everything. I liked how Austin Aries countered the thing, but Austin Aries does a roll up pin on him and gets the victory. Glad for Austin Aries to win his NXT debut. And then You had the damn match of the year, in my opinion, so far. On NXT main roster, match of the year. You had Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. Oh, never seen Nakamura fight. I've said that before. Before this match happened. I didn't expect what to happen, but when I saw him come out, him doing his moves and like they say his swagger, I'm thinking this dude needs to be on the main roster because all he's doing is just charisma. If they want someone with charisma, Nakamura already has it. I don't expect him to be in NXT that long, in my opinion. If he is, that would be a big mistake, in my opinion. But like I said, this match was the damn match of the night. I just want to tell you that. Um, there's one point, at the beginning of the match, like Nakamura slide misses and then is doing his style stuff. He's just having fun out there. It looks like. And then at the beginning, he gets the best of Sami Zayn, and then he leans back and does this, taunting him and everything, which was great. And then the next sequence, Sami Zayn gets a hold of him, and he does the same thing, Nakamura's thing. So that part was great. And then they get into it, and at one point they're trading fists. And when I tell you to trade fists for a good 2 minutes, I was like, this is damn awesome. You just don't see that often. And during it, they're they take a break, which was hilarious in my opinion. And man, back and forth. I did like at one point, you know how Sami Zayn, when someone's outside and he does his moons, his jump out there to him. Well, when he did it, it looked like Nakamura was too close. He barely got a hold of him. He was so smart to throw him in the ring and do another move quick to make it look like he didn't miss him. That was a very smart move by Sami Zayn, and if they, I hope they have another fight on main roster here soon, because I want to see more and more of Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. Um, like I said, they went back and forth. I figured Nakamura was going to win, but they made you think, oh my God, is Sami Zayn going to win his final match? Because everyone knew it was going to be his final match in NXT. Dang, this went back and forth. Nakamura's kicks is so damn deadly. Strong style, King of Strong Style he is definitely it. Um, and then he does this suplex little bit. I don't know what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to transition to his finisher. He does it to Sami Zayn, and I'm thinking, I said, oh dang, this has got to be his finisher. Then Sami Zayn reverses it and does his swinging power bomb on him. I'm thinking, oh my God, and count gets up at 2. Nakamura does. I was like, oh, I thought that could have been it. And then they're going back and forth a little bit, and Nakamura hits him to the ground and then does his kick finisher, which I was like, oh my God, this could kill somebody. How fast and how deadly he does it. Nakamura gets the 1, 2, 3. What a hell of a match. 5-star match, in my opinion. Easy 5-star match. Then after the match, Nakamura's going over there, trying to do a handshake to him. Sami Zayn gets up, does it. Nakamura points at him. Crowd, erupts. And then Sami Zayn points at Nakamura. The crowd erupts even more. And then Nakamura goes out, the ring and doing his stuff and leaving to let Sami Zayn have his final farewell to the NXT crowd. They started doing that ole, 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 ole chant. Very loud. And Sami Zayn, does his hand up and everything. I think he was trying not to cry because I know he has loved, NXT very, very long. And I would be sad too because, man, do they showcase a damn good special every time on the network. Like, if you don't have the WWE Network, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you don't have internet. I'm sorry for that, or something else is wrong. But I'm not the most rich person in the world. But $9.99 per month is the way to go. I mean, if your parents say, but it's $9.99, if you want to watch pay-per-views, it's like $55 per month. You don't want to do that. That's your case. If you're trying to tell your parents to get the network for you, do that. Tell them, you see the big price. I mean, paying for two pay-per-views, not WrestleMania and all that, but just the two pay-per-views is like, if you do 55, what's that? About 110, 120 maybe. You pay 120 for the network for the year. Just saying. But I'm getting off topic here, but if you don't have the WWE Network, you should definitely get it. And then his music hits and the crowd sings to it for the last time. Sami Zayn's music. Great for farewell to Sami Zayn for NXT. And now he's definitely fully time on the main roster, and I wish the best for him. And I felt so bad because I thought Elias Sampson and Apollo Crews was going to follow that match, but that match got removed from the card, period. I don't know why, but it's a good thing because I think the crowd would have been dead for that match. But it was Bayley defending her NXT Women's Championship against Asuka. This match is probably the second best women's match I've seen behind Sasha and Bayley from Takeover Brooklyn. Close to Charlotte versus Natty at the very roadblock. Those two are like close to Sasha versus Bayley, but they are exactly tied for second place in my opinion from one of the best women's matches I've seen, like on a pay-per-view or watching live. This match actually showed that Asuka could be dominated for a little bit, and you haven't seen that much at all. Dana Brooke, not really, but in the Emma match at Takeover London, yeah, you've seen that. But in this match against Bayley, you could see that she got dominated a little bit more than most people would expect. This match went back and forth, and then Asuka does the Asuka lock, and Bayley's rolling around. You think she's getting out of it, and then Asuka wraps those legs again. She passes out, does not tap, But in NXT, you don't do like holding the hand up and letting it fall down to 3. The right move, the ref does it. Have you okay? I talked to my friend him about this. The dude that does all the women's matches on the Takeover and like on NXT TV, he is living life because he he's the only ref that does it, and so he gets to see all these good women's matches, and of course their body. Like I saw, he did one position, he did 1, 2, 3, and then he could see both of their asses basically. He I don't know how he gets all the women's matches, but for the wrestling, in my opinion, he gets to see a damn good match. Now, I don't know if he's doing it for that or for the other thing, but kudos to him. Um, and like I said, taps out. I mean, doesn't tap out, but passes out, and he rings the bell, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Asuka. Oh hell, I don't know who's gonna beat her, but what a damn good match, like I said, and this is probably a call up to the main roster on Raw for Bayley, in my opinion. I think whoever wins tonight at WrestleMania will, have the title, the new women's title up, saying, like this, like I won and everything, and can't wait to see who my next challenger is. Boom, Bayley's music hits. Perfect way to do it, in my opinion. Then you had the main event, Finn Balor defending his NXT World Heavyweight Championship against Samoa Joe. I feel like this, after Samoa Joe got accidentally headbutt, I feel like Samoa Joe and Finn Balor was a shoot for a good while. I don't know why. And if you don't know what a shoot is, basically that Samoa Joe basically got pissed off since he got headbutted, and he said, "I'm controlling the damn match," and just does something unexpectedly that I don't think was supposed to happen at all. So he gets headbutted, gets so damn mad, throws Finn over the damn rail, and hits a security guard, which, if you've seen, like, on the main roster in NXT, like, if you know you're throwing someone over, the security guard is never going to be there. He's going to be out of the way. That's why I thought that part was a shoot. The security guard was probably like, "What the fuck are they doing?" I could see that. If I was a security guard, I would do it, and I'd start fighting in the damn match. But and then you'd get thrown out as a security guard. But and then he gets busted wide open, and I swear, if you don't get the referee checking on you, the miracle, the fucking team of medics coming out, WWE's doctors. Yeah, it wasn't real. It turned into the match like really, really awful that they had to do that. I understand, but I understand his health, but just let him bleed. Do you understand? That would make the match so damn good. Then you could do the stitches and clean up later. But that was I thought it was damn good for him to, like, accidentally bleed, because it was on accident. But I just thought they should have let him, bleed at least a little bit. Maybe cleaned him up the first time, but just let it go the second time. Just let it go and let the match just keep on going. It would make it a lot better. But This match was still good, even though with all that happening. Samoa Joe does a muscle buster on Finn, and Finn kicks out. I've seen Samoa Joe from TNA, from now NXT. Not a lot of people have kicked out of the muscle buster. Um, I didn't like that. I didn't. I wish. I don't know. I just didn't like how they had Finn kick out of that. I don't know. I've been a big Samoa Joe fan since TNA, like his first early days of TNA, when he was fucking dominant. So, I mean, he's still dominant today, but I'm just saying, back in the day in TNA. But then later on, at the end of the match, um, Finn did his coup de grace on him, and then is going to do the other move. Samoa Joe catches him in the Kalina clutch, and then like he's fading, and then he gets up over their turnbuckle, runs up on the wall, and then Finn, like when he does it, he lands on him, is pinning him basically, has his shoulders down, counts the 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor retains. Very shocking in my opinion, but I said whoever loses is going to the main roster, and I've got word that I've seen like on other sites he is supposed to make his debut here soon at the Raw after WrestleMania, I believe, which will be tomorrow night. Um, I've got just a few questions about like NXT, and then like another WrestleMania question from at Supreme Roman R. Are you shocked that Finn won and Bailey lost? And let me go back to that question in a minute. He said best match of the night. Also, Nakamura versus Zayn. I'm just going to get that out of the way. The best damn match of the damn year. Am I shocked Bailey lost? No. No, I'm not. I predicted that. The only prediction that I got wrong was Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. But I'm not shocked Bailey lost. I am shocked that Finn won because I thought, but they changed things up, and I guess they're going to keep Finn down on NXT for at least a few months. But Samoa Joe is going to the main roster. From at, and please follow Supreme Roman R. Follow this lady too at SWAYSHA. At SWAYSHA. Would you like to see a clean finish in the Shane versus Taker match? Well, if you're gonna have a clean finish, Undertaker should win. I don't see Shane winning and just a clean finish. It just wouldn't make sense. Would I like to see it? Not really. I wouldn't like to see a clean finish. I think it should have some drama in it, and I think someone should come out and interfere. I think Vince is going to come out during the match, which he should, I believe. Then I don't know who else comes out, but someone else comes out for Shane's side. I don't know who, but someone will. But no, I would not like to see a clean finish. If you like this NXT Takeover Dallas review, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will have a WrestleMania review tomorrow, Monday evening, because WrestleMania is going to be damn 6 hours, and I've got to make a lot of notes and everything about it, so it'll be good. But cannot wait for WrestleMania tonight. It's fucking WrestleMania, by God. Alright, well, Enjoy WrestleMania. Do whatever you gotta do, and I'll have a review on it Monday. See you next time.